Yo, yo, what's going on, my dude?
What's going on, bro? Man, it's going, man. Your boy feels like he's going through a potential flatline right now. So my day's been real sluggish, but I'm still busting through it, like a savage. You feel me?
Right.
But it's like, um, it's kind of been on some sloth shit. You know what I'm saying? Moving slow motion, but we still getting tasks done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you know it's a flatline though, bro. If you're moving slow like that, because that's not normal for somebody who's on SR.
Yeah, I know. It's been definitely sluggish, bro. And yeah, definitely going through a brain upgrade, it feels like, because it's just been rough. I've been having spiritual attacks and shit as well too, and it's been rough. And I've been taking it easy on coffee too, because I like my coffee and stuff, and I haven't really drank coffee like that today, because I'm just trying to take a break from it, and been drinking a lot of water and flushing out and eating a lot of fruits and stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like grapes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, man, yeah, we're both kind of feeling a little bit on the lower side. I was sick the last 4 or 5 days, as you know. But yeah, I'm definitely through it. I would say I'm like 90%, but I'm still feeling like sick. Like I feel like I'm getting through the days, but at the end of the day, it's like I crash out, and it's like I can still feel that I have a little bit of that bacteria, inside of my body and stuff like that. So
Right.
hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling better. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Just got to push through.
Yeah, gotta keep pushing through. And for your situation, just keep drinking water, bro, and keep flushing out, and just try to, keep flushing as much sickness out as possible and shit, because that's all that's gonna happen is, flush, you're gonna flush all that bad shit out from that water, bro. That water is the real deal Holyfield, man. When you want to flush toxins out,
Right. When you want to flush Tyson out.
We're gonna flush all them damn toxins out, man. Ooh,
right. Sebastian.
Well, you're right. All right, let me get that intro knocked out so we can take off, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner Sebastian. Ooh, we always put God first and become your inner lion in his crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here. Ooh, we.
And his podcast partner Sebastian.
Podcast partner Sebastian.
Operating in that different fashion.
Right. Different fashion for the passion.
Right. Hey, if your name is Sebastian and you got quite a bit of passion, most likely you're going to end up operating in a different fashion.
And that's absolutely right. An absolute different fashion with Sebastian.
Man, I'm happy to be back in here, man. Episode 101. Happy to be on another episode with you, my boy. And we have a pretty bomb lineup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do have a pretty bomb lineup. And yeah, I'm pretty happy to be back in the booth as well, and glad that you're feeling better as well too, because yeah, it was a rough situation for you, bro, with your sickness and stuff. And we had to go on a blockage, / pause on the podcast and stuff, and which is, absolutely fine, because our well-being is more important. That comes first. You feel me? So, I'm glad you're feeling better, and we're here right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We get right back up and get right back on it, my boy. I've just been waiting. I was waiting to do this episode. Like every day I was thinking like, can I do it? Can I do it? It's like my mind wanted to, but I literally didn't have the energy to do it.
Yeah, man. It was like being unaligned. It's like when you get sick, you be unaligned. Like you're in your mind, you got that passion and ambition and courage still, but your body's just not in sync with it.
Right.
Type shit. And exactly. That shit can be rough.
Yeah, it's like that's pretty much what I was experiencing. Like my mind, all I wanted to do was like get out of the house, get out of the house, you know, because I still have that SR energy going on, and I'm used to my routine. So it's like I wanted to like get out of the house, do videos, do podcasts, but
Right.
my body wouldn't allow it. So it was just I was just miserable, you know, just laying back and you know being vulnerable to attacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. You know, you got through it, man. You know, God got your back, bro. You got through it, and here we are now dropping another banger. You know,
Let's get it. Let's get into it.
let's go. All right, for podcast 101. You know what I'm saying? Topic number one, bro. What are your thoughts on inflations? And I'm going to go first on this. You know,
Okay.
it's a random topic that I just wrote down because it's been on my mind and shit, bro. But yeah, from my personal experience, yeah, inflations, man, it's been kind of like bizarre for me, you know, because like everything is really expensive now, you know, how everything just shot up and stuff. And one
Yeah.
thing that was tripping me out was the eggs. You know, remember how
Yeah.
the eggs got very expensive?
Yes.
Um,
I noticed
I,
that too.
yeah, bro, high, you know, high as hell, bro, expensive as shit. Like, what the hell going on? And
Right. How much is it?
somebody exposed it. Somebody exposed why, you know, they went up in the price or something. It had something to do with like the feed or something. I think, you know, I think it was the feed or something. I forgot who said that or had posted. It was like something on TikTok, because you know how TikTok has a bunch of stuff that's being exposed as well, like a bunch of TikTok exposure videos.
Yeah,
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 it
yeah.
was one of those, bro. They said it was something to do with like the chicken feed or some shit like that that they were giving to the chickens to where it was making them not able to lay eggs or something. It was doing something to them where it was messing up their reproductive system to not
Oh,
lay
really?
eggs and shit. Yeah, so it was making the egg shortage. That's why they went up in price. Somebody exposed it, I guess, and then they started feeding them the right shit again, and then they started
Mhm.
laying eggs again. And then I noticed at the store the egg price went down and shit.
Oh, really? That's a
Yeah,
trip.
because somebody brought it up, bro. Like they was feeding them like the wrong stuff to where they stopped like laying eggs or something, bro. You know, and then they raised the price up, trying to make it seem like it was an egg shortage. But no, y'all was feeding them the wrong shit. And
Yeah, that's
that
a
just
trip.
blew my mind and shit, bro. Yeah, it's the thing I like. It's like it's more and more people that's waking up to the corruption and exposing this, and I love seeing that shit. Because like I said, it was a TikTok video that somebody had and was exposing some shit, and they said that about the eggs and shit. I was like, the hell no, bro. You know,
Man,
yeah,
that's a trip because yeah, the eggs. The last time I bought some, I haven't really been purchasing eggs because of the price was so high. You know, it was like $8 or $9 for a dozen eggs. I was like, are you
yeah,
kidding? Like the
yeah,
fuck? You know what else I noticed is too the milk is also high. Have you seen that?
yeah, bro. Yes,
Yeah, like a gallon of milk is like $5.
yeah, bro. High is expensive as shit.
Dude, like I don't know too much about politics, but you know, I've also heard from a couple different people that in since 2020, the price of life has gone up like 20%.
Dude,
Like
it's be
the price
yeah,
of like our lives, you know what I'm saying? People that are like middle class citizens or wherever, you know what I'm saying? Like for us, life went up. You know, I don't know what like I said, I don't know enough about politics to break that down, but I know that, you know, all of our expenses have gone up 20%, you know, and that's everything, you know, groceries, medicine, you know, clothes, everything is way more expensive, bro. And if you notice, the food at every place you go to eat too has gone up. You know, Chipotle used to be $8, now it's $11. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Used to go, you get a sandwich at Subway. I remember it used to be $9 or $10. Now it's like 14 or some shit.
Mm,
And it's like every place you go has gone up a couple dollars. And
yep,
that's a trip because they're not paying us more. You know, they're not
right.
paying. So it's just crazy, bro. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
getting wild as hell, bro.
Right. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know enough about it, but all I know is that hopefully it gets a little more affordable for us, because these are our basic needs. You know, we need to be able to afford this stuff. Eggs, that's important, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, it is important. And yeah, you know, like you said, bro, you know, everything went up for us like 20%, but you know, you got to think about this as well. You know, the value of the dollar has went down a lot too. You know what I'm saying? The value of the dollar has dropped a lot, bro. You feel me? Like the value is becoming damn near worthless or some shit. You know, and on top of that, you got everything going up in price as well too. But I believe it correlates with the value of that dollar or something. It's something dark behind that shit. You know, we just don't know exactly what it is, but we see what's going on. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Oh, we.
Shit crazy, man.
That was a good topic, bro. Very interesting topic, especially about the eggs.
Right.
All right, man. For topic number 2, bro, what are your thoughts on traps and red flags?
Ooh, good topic, dude. Along the, journey, spiritual pathway, SR, whatever it is, whatever journey you're on, I think it's super important for us to be on the lookout for these things, because they're everywhere. That's what I've noticed is, like, for me, it's a lot of the time it's with other people. It's like I'll give people a chance. I've had this happen with a couple different coworkers, a couple people that I've met along the way, just random people, bro. Like, you'll get to know somebody for a short period of time, and then however long it takes, maybe weeks, sometimes months later, you'll get to know, you'll get to see their true colors, and it'll be like a trap, or just like a red flag that's so massive, that you can't ignore, with certain people, man. And there's people out here that are like, I don't know, bro. It's hard to explain. Sometimes I feel like there's like, when we talk about the Agent Smiths, sometimes it feels like there's people out here that are just like, they know who the guys on SR are, and they almost like try to take us out or some shit. It's like that we got a target on us, because the only thing I could think of is that we're giving up, we're giving up, we're willfully giving up these sins. I've been doing a lot of research about this stuff, watching some different stuff, a lot of Mark the Messenger videos, but essentially, like, when you give up a sin, you become a target. So it's like, if you're giving up lust, you become a big target in the spiritual world. So you're gonna be getting attacked, and yeah, bro, got to pay attention to this stuff. Traps, red flags, got to have your discernment up, because you're gonna be getting attacked at all angles. That's my experience.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, for mine, it's all types of traps and red flags, and all, bear traps, as I like to say out here, bro, that's meant to just, break your ankles and make you fall to the ground type shit, bro. And yeah, you are a target when you are on your SR journey and cultivating, bro. And yeah, giving up a sin, yeah, it, like, when you give up a sin, bro, it like ignites like other aspects of your life when you give up, one sin that's, very powerful, and yeah, you become a target, and you have some weird shit happen, and like you said, with some female individuals and stuff, it's like they look at you and it's like they just try to take you out, especially if they know that you're on the SR journey and stuff, because they're probably used to, getting simps, you know what I'm saying? Guys chasing after them, and when you come across the SR dude, he ain't on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it kind of makes them build up an ego or something, like, oh, he think he too good for me type shit, so I'm gonna try to seduce, you feel me, or something. You feel me? Like some dark works at hand here type shit, because I've experienced that, and that's a red flag, yeah. And you want to run away from that, not walk away. You want to run Usain Bolt style,
Right.
away from that shit. And it's not good for your well-being, bro. These traps and red flags, because that's what those are. And I've run across those a couple times, and on Instagram as well. You'll get random you know, individuals that hit you up on there that you don't even know, that's a red flag to me. And I've had that happen to me frequently, you know, especially on SR. It ain't never happened before. Now that I'm on this SR journey and been on this shit for going on a year damn near now, it's some bizarre shit that's been going on, bro. Like red flags everywhere type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Oh,
I feel like people just come out of the woodwork. You know, it's like the more and more you cultivate your life force, the more work you put in spiritually, it's like you're stacking up that spiritual money. It's like the more money, weird stuff just keeps happening.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, and you get people that are just randomly hitting you up, whether it be like what you said, random people, you know, some of these like, weird strangers, lustful stuff, and then also like old friends and shit too. You know, people feel your energy. They can feel that you're making changes, and they're low vibrational, so they want to like leech off of you or some shit. And that's not a healthy way for you. You know, as much as you might want to hang out with, like, you know, say like an old friend that you used to, you know, mess with and stuff. Like you're, you know, it's exciting. You know, someone's, you know, noticing your change and stuff, but you know, that could be an unhealthy exchange of energy if it's like maybe like a female or something like that you used to smash or something like that. You know, she's coming back and she's trying to be like, oh, you know, let's chill, let's talk, you know, and it's you already know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I know exactly what you're saying. It's just important to have that discernment, that intuition, and just, you know, use those Johnny Bravo sunglasses to your fullest potential now, you know, for a lot of this deceit up out here, man. Because since you are operating, you know, as a light bulb out here in this dark place that we live in, bro. Oh yeah, you know, you are a light, and you're going to have a bunch of bugs that's going to try to fly around you know, type shit. So oh wait.
Get them bugs.
All right. Yeah, man. Oh wait, bro. For topic number 3, my dude. What are your thoughts on taking accountability?
Do you feel like you could start that one off?
Yeah, I can start this one off. Yeah, looking at my old self, I never took accountability for shit and was out here literally like, not taking accountability, and, you know, someone pointing a finger, you know, and not saying, yo, my bad, you know, I'm not going to, you know, my bad, I'm going to make sure that it doesn't happen again type shit. You know, and when you go on your SR journey and start to take accountability for stuff, and when you take accountability, you literally see, you know, how many other individuals aren't doing this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I see it more than ever now. And it's just like, damn, you know, I wasn't literally operating like that. When SR wakes you up to that shit, and then you literally like see it in other individuals and stuff, and it reminds you of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So when I see it, it kind of like cringes me a little bit, because it reminds me of my old self and shit. And it's like, I just see that's why I want to make sure I don't ever go back to that kind of shit, especially when you see it in other individuals. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's from my personal experience, bro. You know,
man, the thing that hits me on this topic, like the way that I see this, is taking accountability for my actions along the way. You know, knowing that you know, you go on SR, you go on your spiritual pathway, that's one thing, you know, but it doesn't make you like perfect. It doesn't make you like a perfect human being. You know, we're still going to fall short. You know, the Bible tells us to, we're still going to sin, you know, we're still going to do different things. It's all about, you know, taking accountability for those things. You know, don't be like your old self and just sweep it under the rug and just pretend like everything's okay, you know, because that's how it was. That's what I used to do. You know, it's like, it's little things for me. You know, now it's gotten to a point where, you know, if I leave a bowl out on the counter, that's a big red flag. You know, I'm not supposed to be doing that. You know, I like to run a tight ship, you know. I can even see now, I got like a pair of pants and a shirt on the floor right next to me right now, and that's bugging me too. You know, like I like to keep myself in order, and I know that, you know, these clothes are on the floor because I haven't really been feeling well last couple of days. So there's a couple different areas to where you know, I got to clean up around the house and shit like that. But you know, super important for us to notice where we're falling short, because everybody does, you know, everybody has these areas and everybody has their days too, where they're not feeling good, or, you know, just slacking in certain areas. And if you don't, you know, that's bullshit. We all go through, you know, our own stuff. We're all human beings, and everybody has different areas to where, you know, they're working on trying to get better. So, you know, the only way that you're going to grow is to take accountability and, you know, acknowledge that it's an area that you need to work on, you know.
Thanks.
It happens to me every single day, bro, with little things, you know. A big one for me is like skipping out on workouts too. Sometimes I'll you know, I'll know I need to go to the gym. I've been pretty good at it recently, but obviously I haven't worked out for the last like 4 or 5 days because I was sick. But that's a big one too. You know that you should be moving your body, and then you just don't for some reason, you know, because you'd rather, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, in that situation, we got to take accountability too, and just be like, you know, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know, light that fire under your ass and keep it moving again.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you can light that fire up under that ass and get to moving, because yeah, that's really important for us all. And another thing, yeah, looking at my old self, yeah, you know, I didn't have stuff clean. You know, had, yeah, like as I've said before, that we've talked about paper plates, forks, empty energy drink cans all over the place.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's good. The energy drink can is that's spiritual death.
Yeah,
you know?
And I had it everywhere. You know,
I feel like as soon as, like, if you got different types of cans, like maybe, you know, a soda can on the desk, like that's one thing. If you get to the energy drink cans, I feel like that's like, you know, that's a telltale sign that you're spiritually dead.
ooh, that's spiritual death, and I had that shit all around, bro. You know, I
Me
had
too. Pizza
death
boxes.
cans everywhere. You know.
Did you have pizza boxes?
Yeah, cause you know, sometimes I had a couple of them sitting around and shit, you know, empty pizza boxes with hard ass cheese up in there. You know what I'm saying? A couple of pieces of pizza up in there still that's been uneaten.
Cardboard.
You know, cardboard as hell.
You can't even microwave them. You can't even bring them back to life because they've been sitting.
Yeah, you can't even bring them back to life. No,
nah,
they're just done with. Yeah. Oh shit. Hell no.
Yeah, that's how it be though when you're living like that.
Yeah, no, and that's how I used to be, man. You know, I'm not, you know, not afraid to admit that shit. You know,
Me
my
either.
old self was dirty as hell, bro. You know, laundry not folded, dishes not done. Paper plates, empty, you know, energy drink cans and shit around, and it was horrible. And then I went on that SR journey, and shit just flipped upside down. And if it's dirty now, I get pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be clean.
Yeah.
You know, God
it's
is
like
good, bro.
Like we were talking about the other day. It's like you don't even have an option. Like you don't even
have.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. You ain't got no choice, bro. You know.
No, you don't have a choice.
Ooh, bro.
It's like, yeah, if you do choose to go down that pathway to where you let yourself, you know, starting to get dirty and shit again, you feel so shitty. You know, it's like it's damn near back to spiritual death, like just from a couple things around the house that aren't in tip-top shape.
Right. You feel conviction, bro. You feel
exactly. Me? Yeah.
Yeah, you feel conviction like a mofo off that stuff, you know, straight up.
Yeah, God gets a hold of you. He's like, what are you doing?
Right. Let's get on to topic number 4, bro. This is an interesting one right here.
All right.
For topic number 4, bro, what are your thoughts on the Jezebel versus the Ruth spirit?
All right. This is one that I wanted to talk about. Essentially, bro, the Bible tells us that there's 2 different kinds of women in the world. You know, obviously the Jezebel spirit, you know, we spoke about that quite a bit. But then they also talk about the Ruth spirit. You know, the Ruth spirit is obviously, it goes off of the book of Ruth. I actually haven't, I read a little bit of it at one point, but I don't know the whole story. All I know is that Ruth is a prominent figure in the Bible, and Ruth is a God-fearing woman. You know, Ruth is a child of God. Ruth is a woman that God is proud of, you know. And the Jezebel is obviously, you know, the type of girl that we spoke about, you know, a lot. You know, the girls that are out here with a lot of makeup, you know, they got their boobs out, their ass out, you know, wearing all these skimpy clothes, trying to reel you in with lust. You know, it's like there's two different types of women. And I wanted to
Right.
talk about these different types of women, so you know we can kind of nail down, and for the viewers too, so we can kind of understand, you know, what type of girls we're not after anymore, and then what type of girls we should be seeking after, because we get a lot of female attraction along the way. When you're on this journey for a long period of time, you're going to get a lot of females that are coming after you. You know, they'll feel your energy, and you're going to get both. You're going to get Jezebels and Ruth. So it's like we got to know who's who so we can choose accordingly. You feel me? I wanted to list the different qualities here so the viewers can understand. So it lists here the Jezebel spirit. It says the Jezebel woman, she rules her husband. She loves to manipulate. She falsely accuses the godly men. She uses lust to control men. She claims to be religious, but she's not. She refuses to accept guilt, and she is ungrateful to God. All right, that's the Jezebel. And then on the flip side, the Ruth spirit is a woman who submits to her husband. She loves to serve others. She honors God's leaders. She lives modestly and pure. She walks with the Lord. She is humble and repentant, and she is grateful to God. So, you know, it's night and day. It's night and day. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to find me a Ruth. You know, my next girl better be a Ruth. Straight up.
Man, me too. Yeah,
You know,
definitely better give me a hold of a, you know, a very, very, you know, genuine, very kind-hearted, spiritual Ruth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I want, man. And you know, it seems like I've always ran into Jezebel spirits that just end up using me. You know what I'm saying? They use me for, you know, just try to kill my peace of mind. They try to kill your peace of mind or something. They see that you are a very genuine person and you got a big heart, and it's like they just want to destroy that or something. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't understand it. And then, you know, when it comes to a Ruth spirit, man, you know, one of these days God gonna bless us, you know, with the Ruth spirit. You know, that I'm just, you know, staying patient for that, but that's the goal. You know, come across a Ruth spirit that puts the big homie upstairs first and has a genuine spirit. And, you know, not trying to manipulate, not trying to, just like the list of things that you named off. You know, all those, I can't do it.
Control, you know, it's like, that's what we talked about earlier. You know, what I was thinking today, you know, with one of my coworkers, like I'm looking at some of these modern women, and, you know, I have this idea, like these girls, bro, you know, they show up with their hair all in a mess. You know what I'm saying? They're just walking around. They wear sweatpants. You know, they got, you know, shirts on from the day before with stains on them and shit. You know, all they care about is like drinking Starbucks, ordering food, and watching Netflix and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, just because they think that they are attractive or whatever, it means that they can behave in this way, you know. But like, obviously guys like us, we can see right through that shit. But for other guys maybe who aren't on SR, you know, they'll take advantage of these guys. You know what I'm saying? They'll take advantage of them and then turn them into a simp and manipulate them, use it and control them. You know, that's how they work. And a lot of these girls, man, they don't have life to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just like, you know, I've been with a couple of these type of females, and it's very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be aware of the different types of females out here, you know, so we know how to proceed accordingly, you know, with a potential, you know, future future partner or wife or whoever, you know?
Yes, absolutely, man. You know, it's just important, you know, now that you're on SR to use your acquired discernment that you got from the big homie upstairs, you know, for bad spirits and maneuver around them until you eventually run into a Ruth spirit, you know? Yeah. And it's not good to look for this, you know, because it's going to come to you type shit. But in the
Right.
meantime, you're going to maneuver around a bunch of Jezebels and dark spirits. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? That's trying to dim your light or trying to kill your peace. You know, you
Mhm.
just have to be aware of this and not operate in their lower nature and try to get the nut bust off and end up getting swallowed in the black hole. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or you'll
Yeah.
get, and they'll even go to some degrees of, with the last girl where they'll be begging you to come, have sex with them,
Yeah.
or begging you to do certain things, telling you all these lustful things. And it can be a serious battle that you have to fight, on this SR journey.
Yeah, bro. It's a serious battle because, you know, for us men, we have our urges, man. You just got to be strong in the mind and spirit, you know, and not operate in the flesh, you
Right.
know? Yeah.
What helps, I think what helps for me and what kind of helped during that situation is like I play the whole tape back. It's like sometimes I feel like in a lot of certain situations we'll just play just a little bit of the tape where it's like, oh yeah, I'll meet up with her, get a quick nut in, and then that. Like you don't play the whole tape through to where you don't see what's gonna happen after that. You're gonna lose your power, you're gonna lose confidence, you're gonna lose your energy, you're gonna lose everything that you've gained. I mean, if you start hanging out with these females, like we don't play
Yeah.
it through, just very short sighted. We got to look at the whole picture, play it through, uh, realize what's at stake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. And that's what, you know, busting nuts to do to you, bro. When you bust multiple nuts, you don't look at the bigger picture. You literally can't look at the long aspect of the situation, like yeah, the consequences, what's going to happen to you. It's like your mind is literally like, you know, so addicted to that dopamine, you know, yeah, that dopamine of like busting to where you can't look at the bigger picture of stuff. You're like literally like a robot type shit,
Right.
you know, or a one trick pony. There we go.
Mm,
Yeah, that type of shit.
that shit
But
crazy.
yeah, oh wait, that was a good topic, bro. For number 5, my dude. This is you right here, bro. This is one of your topics. What are your thoughts on, is it called ebb and flow life
Yeah.
of life?
Yeah. The ebb and flow of life, the ups and downs of life on the journey. I basically
Yeah.
just wanted to, yeah, I wanted to talk about let's just break it down. We both just touched on it a little bit in the intro, but obviously I was sick and I was going through like a really tough situation the last 4 days with a lot of spiritual attacks. Obviously, I wasn't physically well, but it led to reactions to where like the sickness and the meat soup contamination. You know what I'm saying? As we like to say, that led to like having bad thoughts and shit. Self doubts. It's so crazy. Like when you're sick like that, it'll affect your mind so bad to where you can look at someone that you love with all your heart, and in your mind it'll say like, I don't care about that person. It's on some crazy shit. Like
Yeah.
it transforms your. It's because your mind is so contaminated, right? And that's what I
Yeah.
was going through. So I was having a lot of confusion and just like bad. Like I was trying to watch different stuff, different movies or videos or different things to try to like make myself feel better, and nothing was working because it was so like, I don't know, I was just so in a rut. So it feels like I went through like a little bit of a spiritual battle, and now I'm feeling back to myself and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to speak on going through this type of stuff, along the journey and getting back, in the saddle and getting back on the grind. I know you're going through a flat line right now, so you probably have some stuff you could touch on as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely going through a flatline right now because man, I've been having spiritual attacks like crazy, and yeah, I've been moving very sluggish, but I still been attacking my routine and stuff. But yeah, just moving in a slower pace,
Mm-hmm.
and been catching myself, kind of like, spazzing out a little bit, just not having um quick thoughts, it seems, just not quick thoughts and just, real snap to the point like I usually am. And I'm like, this gotta be a flat line because this shit is off, you know, just feeling
Yeah.
off as hell. Like you still getting shit done, but you feel off, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I took that as a, red flag for a flat line. So I must be going through a serious brain upgrade so I can obviously speak a lot better, because it seems
Right,
like
right.
every time I go through a flat line, my voice is getting crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going through that shit again, bro. So I'm just waiting, through, enduring this, and
Yeah.
we'll see how things turn out when I'm done, you know. Because it's
Yeah.
gonna be a level up, it's gonna be like a spiritual level up after you go through this shit. It's always a level up of some sort when you go through a flat line.
Dude, that's how it works. When you endure, when you have hard times and you endure, God blesses you. That's literally how that works. That's how
Right.
it's like a math equation. When you're going through a hard time and you get through it without doing some crazy stuff, like without sinning and without doing all this crazy stuff, God literally blesses you with new energy, joy, peace, gratitude. And it's like a flood of all these emotions. God will just hook you up with that stuff
Oh,
because
we, bro.
you endured and you did it in the right way. God loves it when we endure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does, because when you endure, you have, like, say you have, individuals that did you wrong, and you endured it, and you didn't, return fire on them after they did you bogus. You just let God take care of it. You feel me? And then, you start doing better for yourself, or you level up and they see that. That's how you get your payback, is through success,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that's
Right.
why it's good to endure and not do the wrong shit, because he's going to bless you in front of these people that did you wrong.
Mm. I saw another Kobe thing today. I've been hooked on the Kobe stuff. But Kobe basically was saying like he was going through some stuff. Oh, his Achilles injury. He injured his Achilles when he was like 35,
Yeah.
and he was trying to come back, and he was thinking to himself like, how am I going to come back and compete with all these young cats? I'm 35. He's like, should I just call it a wrap? And then he's like, no. He's like, I'm Kobe Bryant. Mamba mentality is that we endure and we conquer. He's like, so I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, that's what you do. He's like, we ain't doing that over here. What we do is we endure and we conquer. And I was like, damn, that was deep.
Yeah, that's important, man. Endure and conquer, man. Yeah, because when you endure, man, you become a beast. And when you become a beast from enduring, that's when you go from last place to first place. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real shit. Because you endured, bro. You endured, and yeah, you start from the bottom and you went straight to the mountaintop, bro. Because yeah, you just showed how tough you was. You are basically, iron out here now, bro. Iron for God now.
It just reminded me of playing Mario Kart when you're in like last place and shit, and then you hit like you get a box, you hit like a star or get some red shells. You go from eighth place to first, like real quick. Boom.
Man, yeah, it's just like hitting that star off Mario Kart and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You hit the star, and like you win that. You get first place just at like the last second. You win the whole race.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Savage, savage.
Savage, you were in last place the whole time. The first two laps, you were in last, and then you hit a couple boxes, couple stars back to back, and then you win that shit.
Oh, yeah, you in last place like crazy, like you said, bro. Oh, and then hitting that box, getting that star is like going on your SR journey. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You get that star, that's
Right.
that SR journey, bro. And you finna go to first place now.
Right.
Real
Man,
shit, bro.
and everybody passed up is like, I thought he was in last.
Right, and you in first place, and now they want to ask you questions and shit now.
Right. They're like,
You
where the,
know,
where'd you get those stars? How'd you get that?
ain't that something? That shit
Right.
be blowing my mind, bro. That's how it is, though. That's how it is. God is good and life is a trip. And this SR journey is a trip. It's definitely a trip, but a blessing at the same time, and yeah, I'm just grateful, bro.
Facts.
For topic number 6, bro, I don't have it wrote down on my list. You wrote it down, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have you name that one off.
So this one's called learning how to not be a simp, around women. Learning how to not be a simp. This is what I learned when I went on SR, and it was a big, powerful realization for me. I've actually graduated to a whole different take, to where now I'm kind of in the zone to where I kind of think females need to take a back seat, so you can focus on yourself. But I feel like if we are engaging in females, we really need to dial this in to learn how to not be a simp. A simp is essentially a dude, like literally I saw this earlier, but the definition of a simp is a man who is submissive to women. Isn't that fucked up?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yes, it is.
when women are supposed to be submissive to us, it's a man who essentially is turned into like a female, and is a simp, and doing everything for them, everything that they want. Man, that's how I was until I went on SR, for the longest time. I think about my last relationship. Like, obviously I was like my own man and shit. But like, I feel like within the details, I was low key simping it, when I look back, and it makes me cringe. So just kind of wanted to talk about this, bro, and how we can maybe help some of the viewers to figure out how to, different ways that we can learn how to not do this.
Right. Okay. Yeah, from my personal experience, yeah, I used to be on that simp shit all the time, and was chasing female individuals, obviously operating in that lower nature, and busting all the time and stuff. And when you do that, your senses aren't heightened, and you have no self-awareness, and you have no environment control, because you're literally like focused on lust and operating in the flesh. So when you be a simp like that, it can be very dangerous, bro, for your well-being, because yeah, these women, they're smart. So when they see that you're a simp, they be like, yeah, I can just take advantage of him, because he's obviously operating in his lower nature. All he care about is just busted nuts, and I can just make him tired and then take advantage of him type shit. Because, obviously you got brain fog, you're not able to think straight, you just all around empty, as I like to say, bro, no life force. And that's dangerous. And women know that. And when I went on my SR journey, bro, and the senses heightened and shit, when I come around certain individuals, bro, now that I'm on SR, you literally be like, how in the hell was I around you before? You know what I'm saying? Because now that I'm on SR, I really feel your energy. And I can't, some individuals you just can't be around, bro, and, when you go on your SR journey and stop simping, yeah, because
Yeah.
you mind your business and stuff. And when you stop chasing and stuff, yeah, you're way more sensitive to energy, and they pick up on that. They pick up on your energy and that you're not simping, and it makes them way more curious, or they want to see what's up with you type shit. That's why it's important to not be a simp, because that's how you get women to come see what's going on with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You just got to get into a place to where you truly don't care about getting their validation, when you're
Right.
going and, staying in your frame. And I feel like that comes with, leaning more into like what you got going on, get obsessed with, self-improvement, get obsessed with your SR journey and the details of it, like we are, how passionate we are about SR and other guys, get on this level to where like you have other things in your life that you're passionate about, and other areas of your life that can, use your energy instead of
Right.
focusing on women, that is my suggestion, bro. You got to focus on yourself and just get in a place mentally to where you're not putting them on a pedestal, to where, women know, if you are a simp and you're not aware to this kind of stuff, women know that they have that leverage. They talk about it all the time, pussy, got the pussy power, all this stuff. Your pussy is power and all this shit. Like, I had a girl tell me that a couple months ago. I was just like, it's not like that for everybody. Not every guy thinks like that. What I
Right.
mean? But like, that is a fact. Like, women can use that leverage of, it's the Jezebel women, obviously. They use that leverage, to reel guys in. And bro, I've seen it with some girls. Like, they don't even use their lust. Like, they'll just reel a guy in and make him do like everything for them. Like, I've seen a couple girls, like, they'll suck in like maybe like an older guy, and who's like kind of like, like maybe the girl is like out of his league, and then like she'll make him, give her money, rides, like sugar daddy type situation, and it's like the dude is literally like doing everything for this female, and he's got, she's got him, on a pole like a fish, and it's just like she's leading him on with all this bullshit. It's very deceitful and disrespectful, obviously from the women's standpoint. But yeah, bro, it's just important that we stay aware of this stuff so it doesn't happen to us.
Facts, bro. Yeah, just have great discernment and make sure it doesn't happen to you, and protect your energy, because yeah, when you're on your SR journey, bro, with that star from Mario Kart and stuff and putting God first, yeah, you are a target out here. You are a target, you're a savage, you are a light worker, you are, a confident and genuine person. You got all types of shit going on, while you're on your SR journey, bro. And you are very aware to this now. It's like literally being alive now,
Yeah.
because when you operate in the flesh and bust all the time, that's literally like living in death. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go on your SR journey and operate in the spirit, you're like literally alive now type shit. Or at least that's how it feels for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's how it is, man. Going back to how it was as kids.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Being happy as hell, bro.
Right.
Even when you are going through some rough shit. Man.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, well, bro, another banger episode, man. And that was topic number 6. And much love to everybody out there, of course, that's listening to the Unchained podcast and tuning in. Coming from SpiritWar Martin and Seb Conscious, we got a lot of love for you guys and appreciate you guys for being a part of the Unchained Gang, and yeah, much love always. And Sebastian, bro, good job to you too, as always, bro. Another banger.
Yeah, man. Great job to you, bro. Great job pushing through the flat line. I'm proud of you, bro. Proud that we got this one knocked out the park. We can get back on that bike, back on that tandem bike, and we can just cruise around. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Taking in the sights and, whatnot, bro. But much love, obviously, to all the viewers, man. Everybody that's been tuning in. We appreciate all you guys. And thanks for watching this episode, man. This was a fun one, man. Getting that star, getting that SR, getting that Mario Kart star. You feel me?
Ooh, bro. Yeah, the SR Mario Kart star.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, my boy. Well, everybody, if you guys made it this far in the episode, you know what I mean? Shout out to you. That means that you're a real one. We salute you. This has been the Unchained podcast, episode 101. All right, y'all. Much love, and we'll catch you guys next time, man. Martin, I'll talk to you, bro. Great job.
All right, buddy. Much love always. I'm just grateful that we're back in the booth and that you're feeling better. And yeah, bro, another banger and on to 102.
Let's get it. Let's go.
And facts, bro. And I'll stay in contact, bro.
Of course. Of course. All right, man.
All right, buddy.
Much love. Peace.
Take it easy, man.